It's always a lovely day at Costco, but especially when this just dropped. This is the May coupon book. It dropped yesterday, and in this book are a lot of Bobby approved items for ridiculous deals. So let's not waste any time and go into hello. One of my favorite, but honestly, Desi and Rose crush these like nobody's business. These are crispy coconut rolls. Always a good deal here at Costco, but they're currently $2.40 off. So to get a big old bag that's 11 ounces for just over $6 is unbeatable, because they sell small bags at other grocery stores that are a lot more expensive. And this is interesting because if you broke out your Bobby approved app and scan this, of course it's going to come up Bobby approved. But when you look on the actual ingredient list here, you see a touch of cane sugar. Well, that's where things get interesting, because let's just break this down. The first ingredient is organic coconut milk. I always tell people this tastes like crispy coconut milk, which I love. The primary sweetener is organic sugar. Then there's a touch of coconut sugar, organic non-GMO eggs, score, and black sesame seeds, classy AF. But there's 9 pieces in a serving size. And 9 pieces only have 4 grams of added sugar. That's less than half a gram of sugar per roll. And it's a combination of sugar and coconut sugar. That's still Bobby approved, because the alternative in a sweet treat would be something that had a lot more sugar. And we have to sometimes be subjective and say we live in the real world. That's almost as good as they get. These are fantastic. The deal's great. They last until 7/23/2025. Maybe not as long here in South Florida with the humidity, but these are fantastic. I'm gonna get them. You should scoop them for sure. And just remember, when you're in the grocery store and you're in doubt, break out my free Bobby approved app. Unlike Yucca app, it will highlight any bad ingredients in here. When you click on a bad ingredient, it will tell you why it's bad and give you a better alternative. It's like having me go shopping with you. My friends, look at the deal on this. This is the best, in my opinion, cooking oil spray for multiple reasons. Number one, most sprays are canola oil or soybean based. This is pure Mexican Hass avocado oil, real avocado oil cooking spray. There's something though really funny. Remember last week's video, we talked about misleading marketing. It pertains to this too. It's like, how is pure avocado oil, which is fat, 0 calories and 0 fat? Makes no sense, right? Well, this bottle has over 1,500 servings, and a serving size is a 1/4 second spray. So like, I don't know why they do that, because it is a little misleading to people to think they're cooking fat-free. And the government says if something is under a certain amount of fat or sugar per serving, they can say it's 0, but don't kid yourself, it's pure fat. But this is the good fat. Avocado oil is an anti-inflammatory fat that isn't oxidized and inflammatory like canola oil and Pam. And those also have anti-foaming agents and butane or propellants to come out of the bottle. Look at this. This is one of the few that doesn't use a propellant to come out. It doesn't have anti-foaming agents. It's just pure, real avocado oil. Why do I say real? Because 80% of the avocado oil on the market actually tests to be fake. These are one of the few that is real. It's a ridiculous deal for summer grilling season. This is what you want. Talk about the perfect meal on sale. I knew these burgers were on sale here, but I didn't realize my favorite sauerkraut was on sale too. I'll probably have that for lunch today. These are literally amazing. These aren't always here, but when they're here, you want to run, Forrest, run. So what are they? They're organic caramelized onion and white cheddar chicken burgers. When I first saw them, I never thought they'd be Bobby approved, but you're talking about literally epic ingredients. So organic chicken means it's non-GMO. The white cheddar cheese is organic too. They caramelize the onions in extra virgin olive oil, organic red peppers, a little bit of spices. And yes, there is cane sugar here, but we can live with 1 gram of added sugar, which I don't even think they need in there. There's so much natural sweetness from caramelized onions. It seems silly, but I'm okay with it. These are pre-cooked. Just warm them up like in the Flav City cast iron pan. They are so darn delicious. I used to put these on the outer eye or cauliflower thins for a keto lunch, but they stopped carrying those now. So like I just eat them naked or wrap them in lettuce. These are phenomenal for a quick meal. And these days, I get busier and busier. I have less time to cook. So when a meal is done like these or those organic chicken meatballs over there, I get it. And this was actually gone for about a month. Maybe it was like a seasonal thing. It's back with an unlisted flash sale. until May 26th. $2.50 off. This is already 60% cheaper than any other grocery store. Now it's $2.23 a pound. Go to a grocery store and buy organic cabbage. It's probably $2 a pound already. So this is essentially free. They're making fermented sauerkraut for free. You talk about gut-friendly foods. I've said it a million times. This is on my top 10 things to buy in Costco in 2024. There's no vinegar in here. This is a fermented, probiotic, gut-friendly sauerkraut that's so good. This and this for lunch and dinner, winning. We'll take a super quick break from the Costco video and reach in the Bobby approved tote bag because Armura Colostrum wanted to sponsor this video. You've probably seen them advertising all over the interweb, which is a good thing because in this container is 100% grass-fed colostrum, which is the early mother's milk of grass-fed pasture-raised cows. And what I do about 2 times a day is take a dry scoop, boom, directly on my tongue. You don't want to put it into hot liquid. And what that does is literally deliver to your body hundreds of living bioactives. If you think what's in mother's milk colostrum, it's the building blocks of the immune system. So for you, those living bioactives are amazing for your gut barrier, your respiratory barrier, immune health, and more. I love this. And what's great about Armura, and why I think they make the best one, is they use cold chain technology to make and process the colostrum. So there's never any heat that will damage or kill the living bioactives. This stuff is fantastic. I take it, Desi takes it, I put it in Rose's Power Smoothie in the morning. If you're interested, I have a link for 20% off your first month supply. Click my link down below. I highly recommend the unflavored tub with 20% off. It's great and you will love it. Do you see that deal? 30 cans of Spinny for $14, and they timed it 2 weeks before Memorial Day. Yes, this is the only, I repeat, the only Bobby approved flavored bubbly water on the market. Why? Because, oh my God, that's it. They use real fruit. Look at the ingredients on this and compare it to your favorite flavored water here. Wow, this is a great arm workout today. I did legs this morning and arms at Costco. Who knew? The grapefruit one is made with real grapefruit and orange juice and hibiscus for color. That's classy. And then real lemons and real limes, all non-GMO. Pick up LaCroix, which is too far to pick up. Pick up this. This is making a comeback. Who grew up in the 80s when Clearly Canadian was like the thing? I think it's making a comeback now, but it's littered with natural flavoring. None of these other companies ever use real fruit. They use natural flavorings, which for years I say is the biggest lie in the grocery store. Spindrift is the only one who uses real fruit. That is such a great deal. I'll give you a little hack. Take a Spindrift, I prefer the pineapple flavor, add it to a cup with a scoop of my Flav City Keto Lemonade. It will be your favorite refreshing drink of the summer. Grab it, you'll never get a deal that low again. We got tortilla chips on sale, and this is where a lot of people would just look at the front of the bag and see huge, organic, non-GMO, and I'll give them credit because the price is right. It's 22 cents an ounce. But what are most all tortilla chips or any chips cooked in? Seed oils, and this is cooked in sunflower and or safflower oil. So while I do applaud them the fact that the corn is non-GMO, it's cooked in processed inflammatory oxidized seed oil, which you're better doing, and it's gonna be a little more expensive, but these are tortilla chips. They're not made of corn. They're made of paleo grain-free cassava. They're twice the price, but they're still half the price of any other grocery store, and they're 100% Bobby approved. What do you think?
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, how are you?
I love your podcast.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you. Bye.
I hope to see you again.
I'm always here, or Whole Foods.
My name is Zena, like you're going to remember.
Thank you. Zena, Princess Warrior. Thank you. If you're looking for a good Bobby approved snack for your kids, I know the school year is almost over, but maybe they're going to go to summer camp and stuff like that. Go Squeeze organic fruit pouches. It's approved, and I don't love every aspect about them, but it's a great deal. It's 28 pouches for $12.49. Why do I love it? Because a lot of the fruits in here technically are on the Dirty Dozen, so to get organic is nice. But they have flavors like apple peach. Organic peaches are quite expensive. That's nice. Apples to get organic is nice too. What I don't like is if you look at the ingredients here, you'll see that all of them start with organic apple, great, but then they almost all have organic apple puree concentrate. I don't love fruits from concentrate when you're talking about fresh juices or pouches like that, because concentrates can be processed. You take a fresh apple, then you dehydrate it down to essentially a powder, shelf stable it in a warehouse, and then reconstitute it. So it doesn't have as much nutrition per se. I'd much rather it was just actual apple puree, not the concentrate, but still technically Bobby approved. And then I'm okay with the lemon juice concentrate as the natural preservative. It's super solid. I do love the pouches that live in the chill chest. Actually, when we did the Sam's Club haul 2 weeks ago, they had Once Upon a Farm in the fridge, and those don't have anything from concentrate. And the ones in the fridge are pasteurized with pressure. The ones on the shelf are pasteurized with high heat. The high heat actually kills a lot of the living nutrition in the fruits and vegetables, whereas the high pressure for the fridge retains a lot of that living nutrition. So I do prefer the ones in the fridge, but this still is technically Bobby approved. And if you're looking for a good snack for your kids, for that price, it's a winner. I always like when good kitchen appliances are on sale. And let's say you don't have room in your kitchen for a big blender. This is the Neutri Bullet. And a new one came out, and they're so smart. They emailed me about a month ago. They're like, hey, Bobby, we're coming out with a new Neutri Bullet. It's gonna be at Costco. Can we send you one? And I'm not gonna say no to a free blender. And they probably knew I would talk about it eventually, and I will, because I've been using it to make Rose's power smoothie in the morning. I love this. It's an upgraded version of the old one, and it's just so small and compact. It blends really powerfully. It has on-the-go stuff here. And for 90 bucks for a blender that you can make smoothies in and other stuff, I probably wouldn't put hot liquids in there, but it's a great deal. I put the Flav City Kids protein smoothie in there, a little bit of a plant-based milk, probiotics, colostrum, and a little bit of my vitamin C capsule. Rosie chugs it like nobody business. So if you don't have room for a big blender, which is on sale by the way also, the small one's the way to go, and the new one from Neutri Bullet, honestly, I'm glad I got it for free, but if I didn't, I would buy it because that's a great deal. If you're really big on meal prepping or leftovers in general like I am, amazing deal on Tupperware. Not just any Tupperware, listen, glass Tupperware. To get a 18-piece set for 20 bones is a great deal, and I've said it many times, but I'll say it again, I can't pick that up. You don't want Pyrex or containers that have plastic bottoms. They're all gonna have plastic tops, which I'll tell you how to mitigate the potential danger of that in a second. But the plastic bottoms over time will wear out. When you scrape them, the plastics can go up, and if you wash them in your dishwasher, which by the way gets super hot, over time, the nanoparticles of plastic and the hormone disrupting ingredients from the plastic will come out. You don't want plastic, you want glass, because it's completely non-toxic, but the tops are always going to be plastic, so wash those by hand. The other ones can go in the machine. You're good to go. I mentioned earlier a Ninja was on sale. Not a Ninja, Neutri Bullet was on sale, and I mentioned a big version. So this is the Ninja Deluxe. Geez, if you have the room for it, 120 bucks for a blender that also has a food processor attachment, that also has 2 cups for blending smoothies, and the smoothie thing just goes right on the base. Very, very cool deals here. And let's come around here. There's an air fryer on sale. This is probably the second time it's been on sale in a while, and I haven't heard good reviews from you guys actually. So it's this, it's the Ninja Air Fryer Pro. And we talked earlier about if you have a smaller kitchen or apartment, that Neutri Bullet's good for you. This is cool too, because see what it says here? It flips up, so it doesn't take up too much space. Con number 1, very, very small cooking area in there. And con number 2 is that I haven't heard the best reviews from you guys that it works very well. And listen, if you're putting a mound of French fries in there and it's not gonna be on one even layer like that, Leilani, do you think those fries are getting crispy like that? Hell no. That's gonna be a lump of mushy fries on the bottom, semi-crispy on top. But what pro that I like about it, stainless steel. This is either stainless steel or aluminum, which is fine. The rack is stainless steel, so it's non-toxic, which is much better than, for example, something like most all of these air fryers. See all this? This is Teflon here. You don't want the Teflon. It's made of forever chemicals and PFASs. They don't have it right now, but they usually have a Gourmet double door stainless steel one. That's my favorite, so I probably wouldn't get the Ninja. And it's not on sale, but Leilani, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get a countertop ice maker. It's gonna be discontinued here. We make a lot of mocktails and refreshers for the summer, and my freezer doesn't make ice cubes. And these were really popular last year, right? They were all over TikTok and everything. This looks like a really solid one. You just put some good filtered water back there. For 80 bucks, we'll have ice for our iced mushroom coffees and everything. All right, friends, that is it for what's on sale now for the May coupon book. A lot of good items that are Bobby approved at ridiculous prices. So I'm gonna finish up my shopping and I will see you soon from Costco, my favorite store. I leave you like I always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Bye.